Be happy, keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. My fears come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. My fears come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Let your hope come from fight and go through your darkness. You will find your light. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Keep yourself in control. Keep it. Keep your eyes open. Keep it. Keep yourself in control.
About set for baseball now on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. We've got an AL East contest tonight between the Huskies and the New York Yankees. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as we get set for a pretty hotly anticipated Major League debut on the mound, Dan.
Yeah, you know what, Matt? This organization's been waiting for this guy for a long time. It'll be interesting to see early on if he's affected by any nerves. You never know what kind of start you're going to get from a guy in his debut. But from the word we've heard, this guy pounds the strike zone. And if he does that, his stuff should take care of it.
So here is Henry Big A. He'll get us started in this one under
Leading
the
off
lights.
for the Huskies, the right fielder, Henry Big A.
First pitch on its way. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
The 2-2 one more time. And he popped him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. And with strike three recorded there, he's notched his first career Major League strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
At the plate, Anthony Codd, as he'll take a look at ball one. In there, and it's even at one. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things, I guess, with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the box, George Nieto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Hit back up the middle, reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Bradford Halsey, a native of North Dakota, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Into the box, Aaron Rodriguez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now pitch on the way. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Next, it'll be Raul Quintero. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Halsey has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind it because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Hit softly on the ground to first. Throw gets him 2 down. So now to the plate, Tommy Schmidt.
Tommy Schmidt.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and a strike.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still no score. Ready now is Teddy Sung.
Leading off for Brooklyn, the designated hitter, Teddy Sung.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Now into the box, Vincent Weatherholt. First pitch of the AB now.
1 ball, no strike.
And the 1-0 pitch. Now it's 2-0. Chacon has generated quite a bit of hype during his minor league career, and it wouldn't be too surprising if some of these opposing fans bought tickets primarily to see him pitch and maybe boo him in his debut.
There's no doubt about it, Matt. I think they're looking for a shot in the arm. If this guy can produce the same kind of results early on like he did.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, as we take a look here, you can see it ran up high in the zone. Against other hitters, that might have been okay. But against this guy, no way. That's his happy zone, and he drove it right out of here.
Standing in now, Emilio Sanchez. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Chacon, a California-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Schmidt has a play. 2 gone. At the plate now is Robert Hare. Now here's the first offering. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Sent on the ground out to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
At the plate now, James Gould. Strike one to start the at-bat. Hare is off at first with 2 away. Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. The 0-1 pitch.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
In for strike 2.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about him. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here comes the 1-2.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. The Huskies lead it 1-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Gabriel Alvarez. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
The designated hitter, Gabriel Alvarez.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here comes the 1-2. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy on. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less. I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Has a look, now the pitch. Derek Bolton stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
There's a chopper fouled off to the left as the count moves to 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Count is 1-2 now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And the force play is now in order. So now here is Todd Crockett looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Now here's the first offering. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Popped him up. Weatherholt in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Another one sent foul. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Hit down the line at first. Scooped up. One there. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Batting ninth.
Next for New York, Julian Mercado. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And stepping in, Chris Cavaney, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Cavaney.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Hard hit ball to short. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Chris Cavaney has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Fouled off. Cavaney gets his lead at first, nobody out. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bolton will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Anthony Cobb. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Ball 4. Now at the plate is George Nieto. Base knocked to the outfield, could score the tying run from second. From the stretch. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Quintero camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
The batter, number 1.
Next will be the designated hitter, Teddy Sung, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitch his second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The count now at 2-2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Striding in is Aaron Rodriguez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Aaron
Front door with the slider. He clips the zone for a called strike. In his career, Rodriguez is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Bounce towards the mound. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batting. First
so
baseman.
next to bat will be Raul Quintero. Rounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. One ball, one strike, the count.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Right to him. Throw gets him. 2 down. So now into the box is Tommy Schmidt. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Schmidt.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2-1 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Gabriel Alvarez would be next. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Now
next will be the cleanup hitter, Gabriel Alvarez. Man at first after the 2-out walk. From the belt, the pitch. Schmidt leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it. Something happened with 2 strikes now.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. A runner on first with 2 away. A bouncer to the left side, reined in. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 3 innings complete. The Yankees lead it 2-1. And now, Vincent Weatherholt. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
2-0 now.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
High in the air out to center field. Clark is in his tracks now. 1 down.
Now
next to hit is Emilio Sanchez. He flew out in his last debut. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Grounded up the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next up, Robert Hare. He collected a base hit his first time up. And he lays off there, 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder David Clark.
David Clark.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Sanchez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Now it'll be
right fielder,
Derek
number
Bolton.
33.
He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And there's ball 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
2 balls and a strike now. Swing and a liner. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Hey, if this pitcher's going to live in the outer half of the plate, then you're going to have to dive out there and get it. And that's exactly what he did. Hey, that's a heck of a job right there, going the other way after seeing 3 pitches on the outer half.
There goes the runner. That's a strike to throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down.
That was a great throw from a guy that's not necessarily known for his catch and throw abilities. He had a huge lead over at first, but it didn't make much of a difference as he's cut down.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. They still lead it 2-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, James Gould. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The catcher, number 14.
Next to hit, Chris Cavaney. He singled in his first AB. Here it comes. High chopper to third. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next, here is Henry Big A. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. One and 1 the count. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Clark is under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the veteran
Yankees,
3rd baseman, Todd Crockett. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyholed in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Gould stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Up next
now to the plate, here is Julian Mercado. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Out in front of it, strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Mercado is a guy some would regard as a defense-first type of player. He excels in the field and really makes an impact on games with his glove. At the plate, however, not quite as much of a threat.
Yeah, but a guy with a defensive-minded skill set like this can play in the big leagues a long time. You can find ways to score runs, find ways to put the bat on the ball. You can't find guys that play defense the way he does.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 11.
So stepping in is Aaron Rodriguez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
1-1 the count now. The pitch. Very high, 2-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Grounded back up the middle, reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Anthony Cott.
Anthony Cott.
Now the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Cott stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
That's a ball.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Rodriguez backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping up is George Nieto. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And he takes a called strike 1. To the left side, but it's well foul.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Next, it'll be Teddy Sun. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. 1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. Stepping in once again is Raul Quintero. He bounced out last time up.
The first baseman.
In there for strike 1.
Quintero.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Down and away, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning.
Baseman.
It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
So now to the plate, Tommy Schmidt, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 home.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Up next for the
So
Yankees,
here's the cleanup
the
hitter,
designated
Gabriel
hitter,
Alvarez.
Gabriel.
Ready to deal.
Alvarez.
Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Hare able to track it down for the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they're unable to add to their 2-1. Now at the plate, Vincent Weatherholt. And guys,
Leading off
7th
for the
inning
Huskies.
already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying
Vincent
by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Holt is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
Now batting.
Next to dig in, Emilio Sanchez.
Sanchez.
First delivery to him. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Chacon is working a real gem here in his major league debut. Any of his doubters won't have a lot to say, at least after this one.
You'd like to see them get him out of here before he leaves with a bad taste in his mouth. He was really pretty much in control of this game for the first 5-6 innings, and as these pitches and innings have started to mount up, you can just see that he isn't quite as sharp, and he's not getting the swings and misses that he did early on in this game.
Here comes the 1-2. Chopped on the ground over to first. He's got it, and there are 2 away now.
The batter.
Digging in will be Robert Hare. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. In there at the knees, strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Last half of the 7th here, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, David
The center
Clark.
fielder, David Clark.
First pitch of the AB now. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
And he's forced to protect with 2 strikes as he had to reach for that one to foul it away. To short. Right to him. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now
Well, he really had to unload a strong throw just to beat the runner at first that time, and the show track data is in 88 miles an hour, near the upper range of what you'll see from an infielder, and it seemed to make all the difference on that play. Stepping in now, Derek Bolton, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. That evens it up, 1-1. Well off the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Well, he's had a good game at the plate so far, 2 for 2, but I don't think you want to work around him if you're on the mound. Pitch him smart, but you certainly don't want to give him too much credit.
2-2 the count.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Full count now. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up, and that's the second out. Next to stand in is Thomas Holt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Carmen Delgado will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 12, Carmen Delgado.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, James Gould.
I know you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Ball 2.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
3-0 now. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
High leverage at bat here, and standing in it'll be Chris Cavaney. And a big at bat here as he'd be the go-ahead run. Now here's the first offering. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. Gould aboard here at first with nobody out. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Popped him up. Quintero is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batter, right fielder.
So a
Henry.
big at-bat coming up,
Big
and
A.
it'll be Henry Big A, and he represents the potential go-ahead run. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Now the 1-1 pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-1.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Luther Batista is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Anthony Cobb will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is a sinker in the zone called a strike. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Digging in now for the Yankees, Todd Crockett. And I think the question becomes how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hare is there, and he has it for the first out. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Julian Mercado goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Into the box now, Aaron Rodriguez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 2-1. Lewis Owen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 36, Lewis Owen.
Now at the plate here is George Nieto. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First pitch on the way.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2.
One ball. 2 strikes.
Swing and a liner. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th. Next up is Teddy Sun.
Teddy Sun.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
To the plate now, Vincent Weatherholt, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard but foul. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Fouled away. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting.
Digging in next, Emilio Sanchez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. No balls and a strike to count. Weatherholt, the runner at first with 2 gone. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Yep.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Yankees took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Robbie Chacon earns his first win of the season. Bradford Halsey pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Lewis Owen earns the save out of the bullpen, his 2nd. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
final line